Okay, welcome back. Today I'm here alone, so I thought I'd take a minute to show you around a little bit and just kind of update you on what we've got done. So my brother Todd was here the last 3 days. I guess he came down Monday morning and he left last night. Today's Thursday, so he left Wednesday night. He's gonna go home and rest for a couple days, and then I've got to get this building ready for plywood before he comes back on Saturday. So as you see, I rented a 40-foot boom lift, which has been, you've seen in some shots of us up in that. Probably asking yourself the same thing I am, why didn't I rent that for the rafters? Well, I probably should have, but this thing's not the cheapest thing to rent, but I figured there's no way I'm going to get the plywood on the roof without it. So, and we're using it for all the trim in the rafters, fly rafters on the edges. So today, the first thing I got to do is, you see I'm building this little, we're calling it a rooflet. I don't know why, but it's just sort of, we're extending the rafters down, sistering those rafters, and then making a nice overhang on the front of the building so that when the snow comes off, it doesn't just pile right in front of the garage door. So plus I just think it gives the building a little better look. So I'll get all those cut on the ground. I'll get up in the lift and just nail them in place, and we'll get those done. And then I've got to get the pine trim around all this fascia. I'm gonna get the trim on all the way around the building, and then I'll be ready for plywood. So that's the goal for the next couple days. So let's see how much one guy can get done by himself with a lift. Maybe I'll take you for a fly around too with the drone and show you. Joe pulled the skid steer out of here. I guess it was Tuesday, so 2 days ago. He finished, got rid of all the piles. He spread all this gravel in the driveway, covered the septic system. The driveway coming up from the road looks amazing. I tell you what, he's really good at what he does, and I'm glad he's my friend and was able to get this project done for me. So I'm gonna miss seeing him. You know, we've spent a lot of time together in the last few months. He'll be back probably in September. Just screen the topsoil and make this place really pretty by then. So I talked to the builder the other day, and they're on schedule to get going probably late summer. It's, what's the date today? June 25th. So late summer is only a couple, believe it or not, is only a couple months away. So man, the summer's going quick. This thing's kept me busy. I'm looking forward to getting that roof on this weekend, and then I can get caught up on some of the other things I have to do other than build this barn. But right now, this is my focus. This is taking up all my time and energy and money. So enough talking, let's get building. right, so that's done. So now I'm going to bevel the top of a 2x6 to match those rafters 45 degrees, and then I'm going to use that as a fascia board. Put that across there. It's going to be a challenge, 16 footers by myself, but I'll figure it out. And then we'll start with the pine. But first I got to change your battery and mine. So there it is. Roof extension's done. I got that fascia board on, frame. Now I can start on wrapping the whole fascia with pine. And I got the rest of today. It's about 1 o'clock, I think, 1:30 maybe. Time for lunch. But the rest of today and then all day tomorrow I'll get all that pine up. So let's go for it. The end of another very productive week around here. Earlier in the week, so my brother was here and we got, what did we do? I don't know. I guess we got the rest of the overhang built over here. Jen and I started it, and then Todd and I finished it pretty much. Got the rafters on. And then today, I started the plywood on the overhang. And I got one row on, and then today we got all the fascia on. So I was doing that. Let me show you. We decided to do like a 7-inch fascia board up here, and then a 3.5-inch shadow board. I guess they call it a shadow board. So, and then up, you see where the pine bough is. That's an old tradition to pay homage to the wood that gave its life for your building and to wish yourself good luck. So we did that today. You see we made that little triangle piece to cover that where the two ladder rafters come together, because of the two different roof pitches. They weren't the same width, I guess. So we just made that piece, that triangle piece at the peak, and then we brought the shadow board right up to it. We think that looks real nice. I finished the yesterday I finished the little roof extension on the front here. So sistered those rafters to the existing rafters. I got 40 inches in and like 20 inches outside, and then put that beveled fascia on there, and then the plywood will sit right on top of it. And yeah, it's coming together nicely. We've got some help lined up. Todd's coming again, my brother, and my friend Will's coming. You've seen him helping with the rafters and whatnot. And we're gonna try to get tomorrow Saturday and Sunday. We're going to try to get all the plywood on this roof. So, tell you that boom lift is what a lifesaver that thing is. I mean, you can get right where you need to be to make a cut or whatever. You know, you're not, trying to be a contortionist to get into the right position to use a nail gun or use the circular saw. You can just play with the controls a little bit and put yourself right where you need to be. So, tell you, that thing's amazing. While I have it for as long as I want it. All I can do is pay for it. But I might try, seeing how we do over the weekend, if I get all this plywood on, I might try and spray some. We're going to go with that clear wood preservative. I might try to spray a couple coats on this thing. Rent the airless sprayer, and while I have the lift, get some protection on this thing. And then all I have left is, I'm going to do corner trim and trim around the doors and the batten strips, of course. So, I mean, I can just paint those, when I make them, I guess. So, anyway, I'm rambling. I'm going to wrap this one up. So, if you like our videos and you want to continue to follow along on the barn build, which is wrapping up soon here, and the house build is coming up this summer sometime, hit the subscribe button. Give the video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share them with your friends. Remember, do what you dig what you do. Life will be sweet. See you next time from White Pine Woods. Peace.